As an adult, I don't really think about change all that much. Day to day, week to week, it all just kind of blurs together. And I only ever really think about change when it's the big stuff. When it's the kind of stuff that goes like on a marquee and gets an exclamation point at the end, right? Like, I just got married, exclamation point. And I forget that when I was a teenager, every change got an exclamation point. From the big stuff to the new zit on my forehead, exclamation point. And it's like, and I'm not just talking about having to change schools or make new friends. I'm talking about the wonder of puberty. What's growing, what's not growing. And it's like this cosmic joke that right when you're like grasping this idea of autonomy, like you realize you have no control whatsoever as to what's happening inside your body. Well, when I was 13, I decided I was going to take a little bit of that change back. I was going to change my body the way I wanted to change my body. I was going to get my ears double pierced. It was going to be subtle. It was going to be classy. It was going to be no big deal. It was going to be change, ellipsis. So I go to the mall. I get it done. It was no big deal. There's only 2 rules you need to follow. You have to keep it in the post for a couple weeks so your holes don't close up. And you have to rub antiseptic solution on them every day so they don't get infected and fall off. No problem. A couple weeks go by, and everything's going great with this ear. This ear is a hot mess. This ear is swollen, and it's red, and it hurts. But you know what? It's a symbol, and I wasn't effing taking it out. I had the reins of denial. I was going to ride this horse into the sunset. Everything was going to be fine. A couple days go by, and I get up, and I'm getting ready for school, and I go in, and I look in the mirror, and damn, it's gone. The earring must have fallen out overnight, and it's just game over because it's so swollen. There's no way I'm getting it back in. Wait, that's weird. There's the back of the earring is still there. The back of the earring is still there, but the front is gone. Back's still there, but the front, shit. It's in my ear. It's in my ear. Overnight, my ear has swollen. It ate my earring. It's like a Tootsie Pop, except it's in my ear. It's in my ear. Okay, it's in my ear. Okay. Mom? My mom comes rushing over and she looks. She calls my dad. My sister comes over. She grabs a cat. Everyone gets a look. Everyone is appropriately horrified. And now the debate begins. What are we going to do? And here's what they came up with. We're going to pull it out. You know, when the cat got a fish hook stuck in her mouth, you took her to the vet. Okay. All right, we're going to do this. Fast forward 5 minutes. I'm sitting on a chair in the kitchen, screaming. My mom has my head tucked in her arms like a football, and she's trying to rip out the earring with a pair of hemostats. My dad is dry heaving in the kitchen sink. The cats are running around us in laps, like doing a derby of terror with my sister in hot pursuit. They take me to the doctor. And I was relieved because frankly it was time for someone with a PhD to step in. Someone to say enough with the drama and the screaming and the pulling and the exclamation points. Someone to take the story down a notch and end it on a boring professional note. So we just had the man for it. My doctor was this crusty older guy, stoic, unflappable, right? He's perfect. We go into his office and he looks at my ear and he's like, all right, I'm gonna pull it out, but I'm gonna shoot your ear up with Novocaine first so you don't feel a thing. And I said, amen. I lay down on the table, my mom's in the room, he's getting his stuff together, and everything's going smoothly, and I feel calm and confident that the worst is behind us, and that things are gonna all work out. He comes over and he's like, are you ready? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, you're gonna feel a pinprick, and then, that'll be it, as the needle goes in. And I go, great. So he puts the needle in, and yeah, then I feel something wet running down my neck. And my mom says, oh God. And I'm like, I'm bleeding out, oh my God. And Dr. Unflappable says, oops. He had accidentally stuck the needle all the way through my ear. So when he pushed the plunger down, the Novocaine was running down my neck and not in my ear. Change. Exclamation point.